Good afternoon, dear students. How do you feel today? Okay. Are you ready to start our today's lesson? Okay. Because today we will have an interesting one. But before discussing our topic, I want to give turn to our warm-up task. Okay. Through this warm-up task, you have a chance to predict today's new topic. Okay. Then we will have a overall discussion and of course some helpful activities. Okay. So the first thing I want to show you is the sentence visible.
Yes.
Okay. Can you read?
Yesterday I go to the market and buy many things.
Okay. So what's wrong with this sentence?
Some letter.
What's wrong? Or is it correct? Yesterday. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Grammar mistake. Yes. Uh-huh. Great. You are right. Yes, of course. Past. We should use past simple tense here. What about this one? Read.
Yesterday I went to the market.
And here the same, but some words are left. Yeah. But here dots mean pauses. Can some of you read where dots you should stop somehow and then continue? Who will? Azada?
Yesterday I went to the
Yes. And if we compare these two sentences, which of them is correct? In a grammar way, let's say, if we take grammar, the first one is correct, of course. This one is correct, yes? This is not correct. But what's wrong with this one? What's wrong? Okay, there you can see a lot of pauses. Excessive pauses. If we speak and if you use this as sentence, yes, and while explaining something to your partner, which will be how to say clear? Which will be clear? This one or this one? Yeah, even though there are some grammatical mistakes, but if we speak like this way, our speech will be fluent and like with our body languages or gestures, we can convey the meaning. Yeah, but if we speak like this, even though this is grammatically correct, but our speech is not so fluent. Well, and today's topic, what do you think? What about today's topic? Can you? Yes, fluency and this is fluency because you are fluent, you are not hesitating. But this is what? This is accurate and fluency and accuracy. So as you can see here, fluency. This is fluency. You are not having excessive pauses. You are not, how to say, stopping, let's say, speaking, but you are giving the meaning naturally, yes, like music, let's say. This is fluency. And accuracy means here you are using each word, each sentence, let's say, part of the word and grammar correctly. This is accuracy. So today we will take a close look to the terms fluency and accuracy. What are they overall? And which of them should be developed in students or even learners, let's say, knowledge or language? And are they really important in language learning? Which one should be developed first and which one should be developed later? Okay, so today we'll take a close look at them. So let's get started first, fluency, okay? So fluency means this is the ability to use that language easily. Okay, you can write down like fluency, speaking easily, using that language. What language? It's not just English language, it means what? Any language you are learning. This is fluency. Uh, to be fluent, it means, again, we will revise one more time. It means speaking like using natural flow smoothly without hesitation and excessive pauses like this. You know, here a lot of pauses. And what else? And giving your thoughts easily without any effortlessly. This is fluency. But fluency means you can have some mistakes. Yeah, but mistakes are for how do you say? You'll be forgiven for your mistakes because while speaking, you can use your body language, gesture, emotions, you know, facial expressions. Like this way, anyway, your thought will be clear to the listener. Yeah, that's why fluency means just what? Speaking clearly. Okay, but when it comes to accuracy, it means being accurate. Not here is this sentence lacks accuracy because the grammar mistakes have here you can see a lot of them. Yes, accuracy means being accurate. This is ability, by the way. Two of them are not like a method or not thing; they are abilities. Fluency ability, accuracy ability. And this ability, it means using grammar, vocabulary, syntax, yes, sentences accurately or clearly, precisely. And why or where we need accuracy? Mostly for examinations, when you are taking some tests, exam. When speaking, as is and in the fluency, you'll be forgiven. Yes, I said. But when it comes to test examinations, when you lack accuracy, your speech or your writing piece, if they lack, it means you will not be forgiven. You know, like we yesterday discussed it about writing. Yesterday, as we discussed it, you know, about the role of importance, the importance of writing. Why writing is so difficult for us, you know, because here lacks your accuracy. While writing something down and to convey that meaning to the reader, you should be very accurate with your grammar, with your vocabulary. You should use appropriate vocabulary, you know, and you should pick up deliberately words. And also, you should be accurate with the syntax. It means sentence construction. That's why if something is wrong here, your meaning will not be like how to say accurate, and you gave another meaning to the reader. That's why when it comes to accuracy, your small mistakes will not be forgiven. This is your like a mistake, and something how to say uh, something cannot go as you like. You know, that's why accuracy, how to say, fluency and accuracy, both of them we need in language learning and the teaching. When it comes to teaching them, it can depend on teacher's method. You know, some methods really highlight accuracy, fluency. For instance, which methods you learned? Communication-based methods and approaches. They really highlight fluency, and in some methods, they highlight accuracy, like traditional language teaching, GTM, you know. There mostly accuracy is emphasized by teachers and the learners, but in certain situations, the fluency will be, how to say, will overcome accuracy, but in certain situations, accuracy overcome fluency. It means what and in which situations exactly? Mostly in ongoing speech, yes, ongoing communication, this fluency is important, but if it's serious, like test taking, examinations, you should be also accurate, yeah? Okay, so now you can have one question. So, which skill should be taught first? Ability. Was it first I should be fluent or accurate? What do you think, guys? Question. Answers. Any answers? What do you think? Fluency. Azada?
First of all, I think accuracy comes first anyway, because in order to speak fluently, we learn somehow phrases or appropriate vocabulary in order to make up sentence, and then we can, after learning excessively or speaking a lot in correct way, we can improve our fluency.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, why not? Okay. Any other ideas? Who wants also share? No? Huh? Masaulia, please. Whether we should first develop fluency or accuracy?
From my perspective, firstly, fluency should be taught because just learning by heart some vocabularies, you can say your ideas. So, because I think if firstly accuracy taught, then you hesitate to express your ideas, because if I do some mistakes, if I can't say correctly the tenses, just this kind of opinions may come to your mind. After that, you just hesitate to speak.
Yes, correct. Of course, well, here the answer is that first fluency should be developed. Why? Because here you can see these two speakers, their level are the same, but here who won the game, let's say, who won? Who could express his or her thought here? Even though there are a lot of mistakes, this person, yeah? And this is fluency matters. But why not accuracy? Because how accuracy will be improved if you don't use the fluency, yes? If you don't use, how you can be accurate if you don't know your mistakes? And fluency, yes, can show where your exact mistakes. But later comes accuracy. First, we, as a learner and as a teacher, we should encourage students to be fluent as much as possible. And later, they will consciously improve their accuracy. Clear? So, but in language learning, both are important. And in some situations, according to a certain situation, let's say, one of them will be highlighted. But as a learner, you should first develop what? Fluency. Of course, later you should also pay attention to your accuracy. If both of them are developed, you may state yourself as a fluent, or how to say, competent speaker or competent language learner. Clear? So now let's have some practice here to check your, as you are fourth-year students already, I think your fluency and both accuracy are developed enough. So now let's see who is the most fluent student among you. So here we will divide you like group 1, group 2. One student from each group comes here and I'll give a task to check her fluency, okay? So this is very easy, so don't worry. Okay, let's get started. Well, who will first? First? We will check your fluency. Who can? Girls? Okay. Very easy task. So, no, just one by one. Take this microphone. So first, please wait here. So first, now I will share with random words, and you should make up very interesting sentence, but follow cohesion and coherence. Okay. So and please, if you take a lot of pauses, yes, while making up sentence, it means you are not so fluent. Yeah. The words, there are overall 10 words, and they're totally different words. But you should anyway try to relate them and make up a story. Clear? Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, ball.
Ball. Yeah. When I was young, I really liked playing with ball, and my friends came to our home, and we really had really enjoyable moment. And there were flowers that.
Okay.
There were also
Beautiful
flowers, yeah, among our house, and
paper.
Also we used to make the ball out of paper, just because of lack of some kind of toys, charger, and at the time, always my mother yell at me, "Where is my charger?" while we were playing with my friends with ball.
Lion.
Liar?
Lion.
Lion.
Animal.
Lion. Animal, yeah?
Yeah.
So then one of my friends came our house with one toy that was lion and coffee. So we used to make up coffee from mud with water. We used to mixture and do ocean. At the time, we didn't know the ocean. We just saw oceans on TV. Pharmacy. Again, my grandmother used to go pharmacy often because they really had hair, because her hair were white, because of us.
To get some medicine.
Yeah.
And last one, microphone.
My father had a microphone to sing because he used to play dombra, and he always was used to utilize microphone.
Okay, great. Applauses. So, how do you evaluate? Thank you, Ms. Sade. How do you evaluate her making up story? Did you like?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now we need to compare the next participant from group 2. Okay, we now watched group 1's fluency, let's say, one of their fluency. So, group 2, maybe Janat. Okay, come please. You will have absolutely another word, okay? Also very interesting words, and let's compare which of these two students really fluent, okay? Well, good luck. Next, first word is laptop.
Several months ago, I used my laptop to prepare my IELTS exam, especially when I was preparing my speaking and my listening. And my favorite topic about from listening was about river because I always dreamed of going somewhere with beautiful nature and of course river where river have uh, somewhere of course where river have also have some soil and they together make up just beautiful nature and
T-shirt.
and whenever I listen to such kind of topics, I always want to go somewhere like that. And of course, when I go there, I bring a T-shirt with me and uh, and when I will arrive there. I will dance with my friends, and this is very interesting dream. Neighbor, and one day I talked this dream to my neighbor friend, and this was very interesting. And interestingly, we had some common ground together with him, and we planned to go there together. Lipstick. um, at the time, I noticed that my friend had some lipstick with my favorite color and
Ozone layer. Ozone layer.
ozone.
Ozone layer.
Oh. And ozone layer. And at the time, the TV was on, and we spotted some news about ozone layer, and this was very interesting. This was a new topic for both of us, and
YouTube.
we immediately searched about this new from YouTube, and it was a very interesting research for both of us. For both of us, and at that time, my friend's brother came back to home from his football club, and we both of us started playing some games. It was a very interesting day for me.
Okay, great. Applauses. Thank you. You started from like laptop till football club. Yes, great. Perfect. Yes. What about now? What do you think? How do you think? Who is more fluent? Yes, both students could be fluent during the sharing their ideas or speech. Yes. So congratulations. Thank you. Well, now let's check your accuracy. Now we will have a group work again, group 1 and the group 2. So we will check your accuracy, and I will share with different texts again. Okay, take please. Group B. So please here task is please read the text and find what kind of mistakes are in the text. Okay, so if you could find all these mistakes, it means you are also accurate enough. Okay, so I'll give you some time for this task. Well, time is over, guys. So finish it.
Yes.
Well, okay, let's start with this group. So you have a text A, and how many mistakes you could find?
We found 10 mistakes from this.
Yeah, it was absolutely 10 mistakes. They were. Okay, great. Well, what were those mistakes?
First of all, in the beginning of the text, said last year, and I have went. It just have should be omitted, and when I went to a conference,
Yeah.
should be correct. And then, which was very interested, not interested, but it is interesting.
Yeah,
for me.
interesting. Great.
Many
Yes, that's it.
experts was speaking, not was. It should be were
Where?
speaking.
Great.
And one speaker said that people is learning, not is. People are learning faster. And next mistake, I didn't agree it, not didn't agree it, didn't agree, didn't
Great.
agree with. And then if a student speak, watch if the sentence in if the noun one student, it should be in it should include s or es, and that's why speaks I think can be correct.
Yeah, student speaks.
Speaks, and it can leads to, not leads, it can lead to.
After modal verbs,
Modal verbs,
just
we
simple.
should infinitive, bare infinitive
Yes,
form.
bare infinitive.
And then I have realized it at the end of the conference. I have realized it, not realized it. It's already happened at this conference. That's why have should be omitted.
Yeah.
And then fluency and accuracy needs to be developed, not needs, need to be developed.
Need. Great. Just one mistake here was left. Here, not focused in. You can you see that? Focused in, not focused in, but focused on. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, group 1. And the next is group 2. Your turn. And how many mistakes could you find from text B?
We found 9 mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
First of all, the first sentence, many students prefers to focus on. It's mistake, and then no prefers. It should be many students prefer.
Prefer, yeah.
Prefer. And next, this is because they won't communicate. After that want, we should put to. To communicate. And next one, this approach have some disadvantages. Not have, which it should be has. This approach has. Next one, if someone use incorrect grammar, someone we use verb as uses.
Yes, use
someone
a
uses,
singular form.
Yes.
Great.
And also it becomes and many students who speaks very confidently. This is also the same mistake. Many students, it should be speak verb. Next one also the similar. Their sentences is full of mistakes. It's not is. Their sentences are. Yeah. And teachers should gives equal attention, not gives. We should give. Teachers should give.
Okay.
That's all. No. So students can improve their overall language skills. Can improve.
Great, thank you. And this group could find all the answers correct. They mentioned all incorrect words in the grammar. Okay. Thank you, groups. So here, what was the purpose of this activity? As you read them, here, because of those misused grammar structure, the meanings also sound different, That's why while writing something, you should be as much as possible accurate as you can, because you can give another meaning or change the meaning just because you use a simple word, That's why this activity helps you to understand the importance of accuracy in writing and also expressing your thoughts, examination, and mostly in writing, let's say. Okay, and let's revise everything one more time and conclude our lesson. So, in speaking, communication, mostly meaning is important. You know,
Yes.
meaning. It no matter how you do it, but you should explain that meaning in that way. You know, meaning is important. Meaning it means what? Mm, Giving the same thought you are thinking here to the another person as the same way. This is meaning. But in writing, in some test examinations, form is important. Form, it means what? Form, grammar, words, vocabulary, syntax. They are considered as a form, and this is very important. So, as a learner, you should learn both of them, but where, what, how to say, which of this will be used, and you should be bear in mind this one. Clear? So that's the end of our today's lesson, guys. I hope the lesson was very understandable for you. If you have any questions, you are always welcome. So see you next time.
See you. Bye.
Okay.
Today's Gulchekhra teacher's lesson was really informative for me because I never thought about fluency should be taught first in any way because I thought accuracy is really important when it comes to teaching or learning some kind of new language. But anyway, if we want to speak or if we want to be fluent in that in target language, we should improve our fluency firstly, and that is one important takeaway from this lesson. After that, I really liked the accuracy activity because we all the students in the group were engaged in this activity and shared everyone their thoughts. So yeah, it was a really fun and understandable lesson for me.